So, welcome to this video where we will add screens to our app. So you should have done the previous module where you installed NetBeans and you installed the Codename1 plugin and you created your first project, because we start from there. So how to create a screen for your app. So this is your project, and you can click on the cross there to expand the content of your project, or you can just double click. And there you see source packages and libraries. You don't care about libraries. You look at source packages, you double click, and you see three things. The default package, we don't care. Com, which is great, means it's empty, we don't care. And this one. This folder has the name of your package name. So you will have a folder with the name of your package name. Please do not change the name of your of this folder. Anyway, so this is inside this folder that we will see the files for your screens. Each screen is a file. So at the moment there is my application, which is the only file that that has some specific code, which is not a screen, but all the other files can be screens. So how do we add a screen? You select the name of the folder with the name of your package. You right click on it, and you go on new. So you want to add something new. Nothing here is what you need. You go to other. You want something else. You want a file from Codename1, yes. And inside the Codename1 category, you want this one. So a screen in Codename1 vocabulary is called a form. In GUI builder is just GUI means graphical user interface. So we don't really care what it means. It just means that this is a screen that we need. So next. And we should give a name to our screen. So the name should start with a capitalized letter. It's a convention. And in the rest of our exercises, I'm gonna use very simple names for screens like screen 1, screen 2, etc. So for our first screen, please choose screen 1 with a capital S. The rule for the names of files and screens is should start with a capitalized letter, no space in it, and no special characters, so no accents, no tilde, etc. Screen 1. Finish. We wait, and indeed we see here that a file called screen1 has been added to this folder, right? But the thing is, if we just do that, and if we preview our app, the app will not show the screen 1, because it's we didn't instruct the application to show the screen 1 when the app starts. So here we're gonna write 3 lines of code to say that, and I'm not very happy with that, because it's the logic of this course that we don't code at the beginning if we don't know how it works, because we would like to see the result of our app without doing some magic coding that we don't understand. But in this case, we have to. So it's just 3 lines of code, and this helps us show the screen 1 in the app when the app starts. If we don't do that, we're not going to be able to show screen 1. So the 3 lines of code that we're going to write now are in myapplication.java. So we double click on it, And when you double click on my application, it shows the content of my application on the right here. So it's complicated, we understand nothing of this, but we see something that says start there, right? And there is a curly brace there, and it's closing there, right? So we should delete everything we have inside. If you're curious, if you look at these lines, these were the lines that created the Hi World screen, but we want to show our screen, screen 1 now. So we delete everything between the two curly braces. So you see, I just select everything, delete. Then I add space, because I'm going to write something else there. So here, I don't ask you to understand what we're going to write, because that's going to be explained in module 5. So I'm just writing screen 1, space, box, and a semicolon to finish the line. Then I go to the second line, and I say box, space, equal, space, new screen, screen 1, and there, don't forget the two brackets, closing and opening and closing brackets, and then semicolon to finish the line. And then final line, box, and then I put a dot and I wait a couple of seconds, because if I wait, I see this menu that appears automatically, and I scroll. Well, when it takes so much time to scroll, I will just write. I know what I should select. I know it should be show. So if I type S, it goes immediately to the S in the menu. Show. Well, I could even write show, actually. Yeah, you see, it immediately shows the command, and if I double click on show, it writes it for me. And that's it. So if you are curious to know what these 3 lines of codes mean, we're going to see that in module 5, but in the PDF of this video, the PDF that goes with this video, I explain what it does. So that's it. I save my file saved, just to be safe. And then if I right click on the name of my app, name of my project, I click on run. And I wait a bit. Yeah! You see that we don't have Hello World as we had before in the previous lesson, when we learned how to create an empty app. Now when we launch our app, we have something that's called screen 1. This is the screen we just created. It's empty, but this is our screen. We're going to be able to change everything we want in it. So that's how you create new screens in an app. Thank you.